brisket.
Screw them, show up on time.
Like spaghetti.
I heart Gundam. Gutenbergs. Pika pika. Oh, I want to say a huge thank you for... Okay, good morning vlog. It's day... What day is it? 12, 13, one of them. You saw me exhausted last night. Surprise, I'm still exhausted. We just got to breakfast. We're the only ones here right now because everyone is we have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tables in this restaurant and there's 3 people here. But yeah, we're eating in the bamboo forest area at the I'll post the name later for my editors to put in here. Blah 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 temple. I'm really excited because this is my first meal that I've like looked at where I'm like, damn, yeah, this is gonna be like right up my alley. So I'm gonna show you. Okay, this is my plate. Over here, I have brisket. It looks so yummy and it doesn't look super fatty, which I'm really happy about. And it's on a bed of rice, and the smell wafting from this is real great. Got some wasabi and maybe like a soy. This is an egg. Oh, hi, arigatou gozaimasu. And then we've got tofu, and I believe over here we have, okay, sometimes these lids get heat sealed and it's impossible to lift. I think some like pickled veggies, and I'm pretty sure this one is a miso soup. And yeah, I'm going to eat it now, yum. Okay, I'm gonna try this brisket. I'm really, really excited about this meal because here in Japan I've been eating a lot of fish, which is not my favorite, and also I have been eating a lot of really fatty meats, which is also not my favorite. So to see a thinly sliced meat, when I opened up this lid, I could cry. I could cry. Okay, and Slane says I'm really gonna like it, so I'm very excited.
It's amazing,
Oh, really good.
Like, aren't you glad you're eating this hot?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we decided to just go ahead and eat, even though everybody's not here, because they're about 15 minutes late, and our food is hot. And this has been my favorite meal so far, so screw them, show up on time.
To be fair though, Lily and Michael and Spar would have made it on time. It was just really
They were there, yeah. Getting a taxi is really, really hard.
in the rain.
In the rain especially, so you kind of have to account for extra time in order to do so. We just got to Osaka. It is muggy outside today. We're just going to be hanging out, shopping in this area as one of our last days together as a group. We finished lunch. We just got here and it's not raining, which is really nice. So I'm just carrying my umbrella around. But yeah, I think we're gonna head to Orange Street, which has like a lot of streetwear, and then some other places as well. This seems to be a very like touristy area, but both Miharu and Slane were explaining that they've never really seen it this quiet here, and as a result of COVID and lack of tourism, this place is not as packed as it normally is. So while I feel thankful to be able to be here when it's not super crowded, it's a... Okay, sorry, I got really bamboozled because Jody was saying the same thing as me, but essentially, okay, interrupted once more, sorry. While I feel really blessed to be here during a time where I can walk this street and it's not incredibly crowded, it definitely is a little sad to see a place like this, and she was explaining that a lot of the shops have closed down and things like that, so definitely is sad to see. But again, I like space, so I'm okay with that, but I'm hoping for the recovery of, you know, the economy and tourism here in Japan and all over the place, because seeing the effects of COVID, being one of the first travelers here, it is a special experience, but sort of a bittersweet one. We're in this store that is like the equivalent of a Japanese Aritzia, essentially. Really cute stuff. It seems like nice quality and just like the, you know, Aritzia type of prices. Once again, a lot of one size fits all and a lot of shoes that are too small for me, so I'm sad. Okay guys, I have a Japan cheat code for you. If you want larger size shoes, you have to go to a store called ABC Mart. It is all over the place and has a ton of shoes. And this is the only place that has carried my size, which is a size 9 US women. So, Pika Pika! Pika! Pika Pika! Okay, apparently this is a Japanese, whoa, yeah, our tour guide was telling us that this is a famous Japanese shoe store. She says has good shoes. I found the Date Japan, and it's in Osaka, and it is such a cool store. I grabbed a gift for one of the OTV staff, Henry. I grabbed a gotcha gift for my dad, actually. It's a Bear Brick X-Men collab. So I got to, you know, you paid 900 yen, and then I get to just pick a card, and it gives me the piece. And then I got a little t-shirt for myself. So I'm really, really happy we stumbled upon the store. I wasn't even planning on coming, so. This is a Lego store, and it looks like a Ghibli, maybe? And then there's like Digimon and stuff over here. Oh my god. Wait, this mall is so cool. I'm so glad I came in. Look at the little Totoros. Little babies. There's some Spirited Away stuff. Again, I need to get something from Sean for here. Big burger. Don't know why, but very large burger. And Gremlins and SpongeBob. I don't know what's going on in this store. And here's a bunch of Monster Hunter stuff, which I know Celine got him, but there's also a Capcom store here. Okay, I just walked into my new favorite store ever. It's called Muji. It's like IKEA meets Container Store. There's food in here, like packets of curry and furniture. There's a freaking beanbag spaghetti. A little bit of spaghetti. I kind of want to get one of these. There's clothes, there's furniture. I am obsessed. What the fuck? This place is huge. Lots of Tommy mats, slippers. Goodbye, Muji. I will miss you. You are a wonderful store. See you next time I'm in Japan. I really wanted this porcelain bear brick, but then Lily said it looks like an IRL NFT and now my life is ruined. These are the coolest lampposts ever. They're like people bent over and they have like designs on them. Also, we're on another street. We're not yet to Orange Street, but there is a lot of cool shops. It's kind of like you just go everywhere and there's good shopping around. But this is like a really, really cool area in Osaka.
What is bait?
Turns out there's another bait. Let me tell you, John. It's a really big streetwear brand that sells a lot of shoes and also figurines, and you can get like kind of, yeah, their Gundam is sick. You can get a lot of like exclusives, and they have each
What's he doing?
I Heart Gundam. Oh, he's talking about the fact that I don't like mechs, but I think Gundams are cool. Anyways, moving on. They have exclusives everywhere. And you can come in, you can get like exclusive sneakers and pieces and all sorts of stuff. It is a really cool store. It's just like other streetwear stores, but something about it is more satisfying to me. Okay, we are walking up to Orange Street now, which is supposed to be the streetwear area of Osaka. Although we just walked through an area with a bunch of streetwear clothes too, so it's kind of all around in this area. Like shopping in Osaka is far better than I expected it to be. But now we're gonna go check out this spot called Orange Street, which I've seen all over the place. Like when I looked up streetwear shopping in Osaka, this is all I got. So I'm excited to check it out. Okay, an entire Carhartt store. And then there's Supreme and Horsenbergs. I don't know what this is. Okay, we stepped into a store called Wisdom. And it has this jewelry, Husenbergs. Okay, so this street has a lot of like brands that I'm really used to seeing, like Undefeated. Here's another one I'm coming up on, Vape, etc., etc. But I'm trying really hard to shop from places that are not those in order to get some cool exclusive stuff. However, I need to get Toast a pair of shoes, so I'm gonna go into Undefeated to grab a pair of sneakers. Sneaker Dunk store looks really cool. Normally I try not to buy sneakers because, you know, I'd be getting my sneakers off StockX, but let's just check it out and see if I find a pair that I'm really into or something. Okay, we just finished a pretty dang full day of shopping. I have a suitcase full of clothing and multiple bags on top. I went ham. I actually enjoyed Orange Street more than I liked Cat Street, which I did not expect. but the street has been really nice. And now we're back on the main street we started on, and we're about to meet up with our tour group so that we can take the bus back to the hotel. And I have to start packing all of my stuff because I decided I'm staying a couple extra days in Japan. So I'm gonna be headed back to Tokyo with some other people who are staying, and yeah, just gonna spend some extra days doing some stuff, making some content before I head home, and that's kind of that. But yeah, I did find it really interesting that I ended up enjoying Orange Street in Osaka more than I enjoyed Cat Street in Tokyo. While both were super cool, I ended up getting way more awesome pieces here. This street is way more lively at night, which I'm really happy about because it was looking quite sad earlier today, but tonight there's definitely way more people. I still don't think it's as poppin' as it usually is, but definitely more people, which is good. Okay, it is the end of day 13, one of those. It is most people's last day in Japan. Everybody is going to be headed home tomorrow morning. I believe lots of flights are at 11, so they'll be headed out. If you hear someone brushing their teeth, it's Celine. Hee. Hi, Celine. Most people are taking their flights out. I am staying along with a couple of others for a few more days. The decision was really tough, and I miss my dog a lot, but I'm enjoying my time here so much that I just wanted to extend it by a little bit, get to do some things that I didn't get to do, and get to go back to some things that I really enjoyed and would like to see more of. So just a few more days, then I get to go home and be reunited with Quash. Very excited. Yeah, today we hung out in Osaka, and I ended up loving Osaka far more than I expected. We went from Tokyo, like big city, and then we went to Hakone, really, really small town. And then we went to Kyoto, which is bigger than Hakone, but definitely smaller than Tokyo. And then we took a day trip today to Osaka. It was about an hour-long bus ride, but I think 30 minutes by train. So we could have gotten there faster, but we decided to take the bus. Anyways, Osaka ended up being absolutely wonderful. The shopping there was primo. I bought a shit ton of stuff, which I did not film. My apologies, but my plan for after the trip, when I do get back home to LA, is to take everything out that I bought, style it for a lookbook for you guys, and just do a YouTube video of my entire Japan haul, where you get to see every single piece that I bought, where I bought it from, and how I would style it and how I would wear it. So all of that kind of stuff you will get to see when I get home from Japan. I thought about filming it now, but it's just like kind of a lot to do in a small hotel room. What other notes do I have? Oh, I want to say a huge thank you for 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. Thank you, thank you. Thanks, Sadie. Thank you so much for watching my vlogs, for enjoying them, for all of your kind comments. I appreciate it a ton, and thank you so much for 100,000 subscribers. It feels very, very good to hit that milestone. I'm really, really excited about it, and I'm really happy that my content is headed in a direction that you guys are really enjoying, because I'm really enjoying it too. And it's making content really fun again for me. So I want to say a huge thank you for 100K. And yeah, that's kind of that. I probably am going to go hang out with everybody since it's our last night all together. Tomorrow I'm taking the train back to Tokyo, where I will spend the remainder of the days that I am here. And yeah, I will see you guys for the next vlog. I don't know how much I'm really going to vlog tomorrow, since I'm really just going to be traveling, and then I think I'm going out to dinner and checking into the new hotel and everything. So I might vlog. It might be short, and then it gets tacked on to the following day. I'm not 100% sure, but yes, that is my plan. I will see you guys later. Good night, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, and see you next time. Bye.